Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be reviewing the February Tokyo Treat Premium Box. Just as a reminder, Tokyo Treat is a monthly subscription box where you get a different variety of Japanese treats, snacks, and drinks delivered to your doorstep every month. I do have the premium subscription, so that means I do get a couple more snacks and a drink included. So for February's box, everything is going to be pink and red to match the theme of Valentine's Day. I've always loved the presentation. Everything looks nice and secure. It doesn't look like anything moved around or got broken at all. And it comes with a nice little booklet that describes every item in the box. So as you can see, the booklet has the name of the item along with a little short description and maybe when it would be eaten, or if it's a special occasion item or something popular. The first item on the list is going to be the drink. It's Welch's Sparkling Rose Soda. The soda is made using mellow and fruity grapes with a hint of strawberry that gives the soda a pretty pink color. So we have Welch's in the States. I don't know how different it's gonna be. I don't know if they use different ingredients in Japan than they do here, but either way, I'm still very excited to give this one a try. It looks very pretty. Just smelling it, it smells very fruity. It kind of reminds me of the champagne that you get on New Year's that your parents would give you since, you know, if you weren't old enough to drink. Okay, that's not bad. I did say in my previous videos, I tend to like a lot of fruity things, so I do really enjoy this. It tastes kind of like the Welch's that I've had here, but then again, it's been a while since I've had that. I mostly taste the grape. I don't really taste the strawberry too much. It's more just maybe a hint of strawberry, but it's gonna be a lot of grapey flavor, and I do love grape. So for me, I really like this. It's gonna be your typical sparkling soda. It's very bubbly, still very carbonated. So again, I always really enjoy my boxes because even though this is traveling across the world, the items always stay in really good shape and they still taste like they're fresh, like I just walked out of the grocery store with them. The next item on the list is going to be the Kitkat Strawberry Milk. I'm always super excited about the Kitkat flavors because if you don't remember, Japan is very big on Kitkats. They have so many flavors that you can't get anywhere else. According to the booklet, it says the rich flavor of strawberry milk has been recreated by sandwiching strawberry and milk powder between wafers, which is then wrapped in pink strawberry chocolate. This is the packaging. It's very, very cute, very spring-like. I really enjoy how they market their items out there. It's always really pretty. And this is the packaging. It's super pretty. It kind of matches my hoodie, the light blue. That's what the Kit Kats look like. They're a very pale pink. I know it doesn't pick up well on camera, but it's a very soft pastel pink. I really, really, really like this. I love anything fruity. It's definitely a really strong strawberry flavor, but the creaminess with the chocolate kind of balances everything out. I've had regular strawberry Kit Kats. I feel like if I was to both eat them side by side, I feel like I probably wouldn't notice a difference. Maybe this one might be a little bit less strawberry flavor since it is supposed to be a strawberry milk. But it definitely feels creamier and tastes creamier to me than probably the normal strawberry. I really like this Kit Kat. I love anything fruity. I love how sweet it is, how creamy it is. And not only that, just the packaging alone. Look at this. They have different colors, all with very pretty strawberries on there and flowers. I am very big on visuals, and seeing stuff like this just makes me so happy, and this alone would make me buy these. Look how pretty that is. So many colors, all spring looking flowers and strawberries. It's so cute. So the next item on the list is going to be Pocky in strawberry flavor. But the cutest thing about this is that they are shaped like a heart. This is called Pocky Heartful Cherry. So the strawberry flavored pretzel has been worked into the shape of a heart, then dipped in a sweet and sour cherry cream. This is the packaging. Again, their detail is just amazing. Look. You have a little cherry with a little heart on it. Tons of little hearts all on the packaging. So the pretzel's supposed to be strawberry flavor, and the cream on top of it is supposed to be the cherry that's sour and sweet. So looking at the stem of it, you can kind of see the heart shaped. It's not the best, but you definitely somewhat see it. Focus is there. It's not exactly what I thought. It's not bad. Except they weren't kidding when they said sour. It does kind of come off a lot more sour than I expected. I don't mind it, but I know for some people that might be a little bit of an issue. The sweetness lasts just a little bit, and then it's just a lot of sour. So again, I don't mind, but some people might have an issue with that. So again, not bad. I think how strong the sourness is kind of brings it a little notches for me. I definitely prefer the Kit Kats over this. But but I would still give this like a solid 7 to 8 out of 10. The next item in the box is going to be strawberry ice cream marshmallow. This marshmallow is the perfect ice cream dupe for ice cream lovers who don't want to get a chill, and the marshmallow is full of a slightly sour jelly. This is the packaging. It has a fat little ice cream man. It looks like his mouth is filled with jelly, like they said. I'm gonna assume it's strawberry since they have it all over the packaging, so it's very cute. I'm not a big fan of marshmallow, but I think the jelly and the wafer cone will probably make up for it for me. So this is a very cute item. It does really look like it's a little ice cream cone that I already started to eat and started to melt a little bit. This is really aesthetically pleasing. I like this design a lot. The marshmallow isn't super soft. You can tell that they sprinkled something on it. There's some like sugar crystals, it looks like, on it, but it's not going to be super soft. Okay, so just the first bite. I haven't really hit the jelly center. You can start to see it, but it has a texture kind of like a peep. It's a little bit more firm. It's not going to be super soft. And the wafer is very thin. Okay, now that I've gotten a bite with the jelly in there, even though I'm not a big fan of marshmallows, I really like this. It is gonna be very sweet. People who are very sensitive to that, I don't think you will like this, but once the jelly combines with it, it just unlocks a whole nother level of flavor, and everything just mixes really well with each other. I really like this, surprisingly. So I would honestly give this like an 8 to 9 out of 10. One thing I did notice though, a lot of the flavor is obviously going to be coming from the jelly. The actual pink marshmallow on the cone itself, very bland. It has no flavor. So once you get to the bottom, it tends to get a little bit dull. The next item on the list, we actually got this a couple boxes back. It's called Uncle Pierre's Strawberry Roll Cake. So this is going to be a mini roll cake that has some sweet and some sour to it. This may be a different flavor, but it looks like it's from the same brand at least. This is the packaging. There's Uncle Pierre making his little roll cake. Here's the roll. It's a little bit flattened, but that's okay. It's kind of expected. Yeah, this is definitely from one of the previous boxes, but honestly, I really enjoyed this item that I don't even mind that I got to repeat. 10 out of 10. It's very soft. There's a cream on the inside, and so you get that sweet and that sour in there, and tastes like it's strawberry. It's very light, very fluffy. So this is a really nice dessert. I think this would go good on top of like maybe some ice cream or something like that. The next item is going to be sweet and salty. It's called Calvi's Luxury Chocolate Potato Chips. It says, what is Valentine's without chocolate? These tasty and salty potato chips have a strong and mellow umami flavor thanks to the chocolate and cocoa powder sprinkled on top. When I saw this in the booklet, I was actually very excited to try these. I usually like sweet and salty. I don't think I've ever had a potato chip covered with chocolate, so I'm really interested to see how these taste. Here's the potato chip. See, it has a nice generous helping of chocolate, but it doesn't look like it's going to be overwhelming. This looks like it's going to be a really nice balance between the two. I like this. I love chocolate. I love salty food. I like salty chips. This is a really good combo. It reminds me when you would go to the movie theater and you would throw in some sweet candy into your popcorn and eat it all. It's not going to be for everybody. However, for me, I really enjoy this. Easily 10 out of 10. I think I'll probably finish this bag tonight, to be honest. The next item is going to be Saku Saku Panda Strawberry Cookies. These are going to be cute little cookies shaped like pandas with all different types of expressions. It says that there's a total of 70 different expressions you can get, and that they're topped with a strawberry chocolate. This is the packaging. Look how cute that is. I don't even want to eat it. They are so adorable. The panda is wearing a tiny mask. That is so adorable. So this is the front of the cookie. On the back, you're going to see the little actual cookie part, so it's not fully covered in chocolate. So I was wondering why they wouldn't cover the whole cookie in chocolate, but now I understand. The chocolate covering that they're using is very strong. It's very sweet and a little bit sour. And it's good, don't get me wrong, but to cover the whole cookie in it would definitely be overkill. I think doing half is a nice balance because you get the taste of and the creaminess of the chocolate, but now you have that nice crunch of the cookie underneath to kind of absorb that, so it's not overwhelming. These are just a tad bit too sweet for me, so I wouldn't say that they're bad by any way. I would just give it a little bit lower rank just for me, so I'd probably say it's probably closer to a 7, maybe 6 out of 10, because it's very sweet. So the next item in the box is going to be a bubbly taiyaki strawberry flavor. So this is going to be made of 2 pink Monaka white wafers, and in between it's going to be a strawberry flavored airy chocolate. So this is going to be faced like a fish, and it does have the strawberry like it said. It's very cute, very pretty. We did previously get one of these in another box, but I believe, if I'm not wrong, I want to say it was chocolate flavored. It was not strawberry flavored. So this will be my first time trying one in this flavor. Here's the actual cookie. They got the shape of the fish and the details on there actually really well. I do like how this looks. I really, really like that. So the actual wafer itself doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's just a nice crunch, a nice texture. All the flavors going to be in between in that airy chocolate described. And it is a very strong strawberry taste, but it's not overwhelming. They didn't load it on there. They did a nice thin layer. So once you crunch down and mix everything together, it balances out. So you get the nice crunchiness of the wafer, and then you get the nice creamy strawberry flavor of the chocolate. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of that cereal Frankenberries. I think that's what it was, right? The guy, I think his flavor was strawberry. But yeah, it tastes like that cereal. I do really like this. 10 out of 10. So the next item in the box is going to be curry turtle crackers, which I am very excited for, because even though I do like the items I previously tried, I'm not a big sweets person. I don't mind munching on sweets, but too much sugar does give me a bad headache, so I'm really excited to try something more savory. These crackers are going to be in the shape of a turtle shell, and it says that it's going to be very addictive curry flavored. This is the packaging. You can see the guy's flying on a carpet, and he has a nice plate of curry. I actually really, really enjoy Japanese curry. If you've never had it, I would highly recommend it. It's going to be different than Indian curry. I feel like the seasonings used in it are not as intense. It's a softer taste, but I do really like that you can make it spicy. It has all the carrots, potatoes, beef in there. It's really good. I've made it before. My dad has made it before, so I've been growing up eating Japanese curry. Just opening up, I can smell it, and I know I'm gonna love this. So this is a cracker shape. They said it's supposed to look like a shell of a turtle. I kind of see it. It's not gonna be super clean, but you do kind of see it. Like 50 out of 10. This is right now, hands down, my favorite thing. And of course, it's in the smallest bag. Of course, this is the smallest portion, and this is hands down my favorite item in the box. Guys, you understand, I love curry flavored curry ramen, regular curry. They have like these buns my mom would always get from a bakery that is filled with curry too. I love it. Absolutely love it. Seriously, like 100 out of 10. The next item in the box is going to be Noshium Plum candy. Valentine's can be a little sweet and sour, so we're enjoying some Japanese candy that fits that perfectly. This chewy plum candy is super popular and great for a sour boost. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, only because I'm not a big plum eater. I don't mind plums, but it's not something I eat too often. But I mean, hey, look at this packaging. That kid is enjoying his life. He looks like he is thriving. So if he likes it, I'm sure I'll love it. All right, so I had some trouble opening it. I think I opened wrong. I just ripped it in half, so... This is 100% not what I was expecting. I thought it would be more of a balance between sweet and sour. It is very, very sour. So that tasted a little bit fishy to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just categorizing that flavor wrong. It is a lot more sour than I thought. I feel like if there was more sweetness to it, I probably would enjoy it more. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy that. I think the sourness was just way too intense for my liking. So other people who might like that super soury taste, that might be for you. It also had like a juice in there, so I don't know if they soak it in something. It seemed like it was pressed very, very thin and possibly dried out. So it wasn't as hard as a jerky, but it kind of reminded me of something like that. And yeah, honestly, I'm gonna give that a 0 out of 10. But I think that's just personal preference on my side. I usually don't mind sour, but that was just way too intense for me. The next item in the box is going to be called Strawberry Daifuku. I think this is gonna be similar to that ice cream treat we just had, because it says that it's going to be a marshmallow filled with a strawberry sweet and sour cream. So I really liked that ice cream. I'm sure I'm gonna like this one. This is gonna be the packaging. It's just a small little circular marshmallow with a happy little strawberry on the packaging. It's a little bit firm because I believe the jelly is going to make it that way. So it's not super soft, but it's still a little bit squishy. Yeah, I really, really like this one. There is the cream I was talking about. That's sour and sweet cream. It kind of looks like taffy. It's not going to be as hard as taffy. It's a lot fluffier, a lot lighter. But no, I really like this one. 10 out of 10. The next item in the box is going to be Yakisoba Snack. I love yakisoba, so I'm sure I'm going to like this one. It says that it's going to be sweet and spicy. It's going to be crunchy, and that it is inspired from the noodles, and that it's a must-try snack. This is the packaging right here. It looks like it's like little bits and pieces of something crunchy. There's a cute little spatula right there. It's adorable. So these look like they're going to be very light, very airy. They're little tiny kernels, kind of looks like. They're not going to be hard like corn at all. It just looks like a little puff in a way. I'm just going to take a small handful because I feel like one isn't going to be enough. I really, really like that. It's very, very light. It's not a heavy snack. Like, I feel like you could easily eat one and not feel bloated, not feel gross at all. Because I don't know about you, sometimes when I eat, for example, chips, when I'm done eating chips, I just feel kind of like, yeah, I just feel bloated and lethargic. These are very light. And this, there's like a seasoning on here, which gives it the flavor. It's a very savory, rich flavor. And I really, really like this. I would probably just take a spoon or something and just eat it. 10 out of 10. So the next item is going to be Omabo Cinnamon Apple Pie. This is a sweet / sour snack that has hints of cinnamon and crunchy umabo that gives it a real apple pie feeling. This is the packaging. It has a girl holding which looks like to be a little apple pie tart. It's very cute. So in the previous boxes, I have had treats like this in different flavors. It's just a very light type of crunchy snack. Nothing heavy, nothing too hard or anything like that. It's just a nice soft crunch. I really, really like this. It's very, very light, but you still get a really nice crunch to it. The apple pie flavor isn't overwhelming at all. If anything, it's more of a hint, but the base of this actually has a nice flavor to it. I can't really describe what it is. It's nothing too intense, but once you combine everything together, it's a nice mixture of different flavors. I would definitely give this a 10 out of 10. I like this one a lot. This is going to be the Yamato shrimp crackers. I'm very familiar with this. Growing up, I ate this a lot. My mother would go to the Philippine market and always buy a bag of these. It's going to be a different brand than this is, but I know I'm going to like it regardless because it's going to probably most likely taste the same. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of like a fry, like a hard fry. Yeah, I already knew I was going to like this. 10 out of 10. I will say this brand has a little bit of a sweet aftertaste. I don't mind it. It's nothing too crazy. It's a very light aftertaste, so I still really, really enjoy these. A little bit different than I remember, but still for the most part tastes the same. The next item is going to be Coco Bolom. This is a crunchy, sweet Japanese treat that is chocolate based, and it says it goes great with milk. So this is the packaging. It does kind of look like Cocoa Puffs, to be honest. Honestly, it tastes like Cocoa Puffs. It's just another chocolate circular treat. So yeah, I would grab a bowl of milk and throw these in there and just eat it together. So for the very last item in the box, we are looking at the Full Moon Pond Cracker. It's circular like the moon. It has a cute little bunny rabbit sleeping by it over the city. And it says that this is supposed to be a nice rice cracker that is sweet and has a spicy soy sauce flavor. So you can see it's very light, very airy, doesn't look hard at all, and it looks like it's just been seasoned with that spicy and sweet soy sauce. When you first initially bite into it, it's not bad, but as you chew, the flavor tends to build, and it's a little bit too much for me. It's not bad at any way. It's just the flavor is just a little bit too intense for my likings. So it brings it down a little bit, nothing too crazy. I'd probably rate this like maybe a 7 out of 10. And it's going to be a little bit saltier, so if you're not a big fan of that super salty flavor, you're not going to like this. But by no means is it bad. It's just a little bit too intense for my taste buds. Alright guys, so that is it. We finished another box. This is again February's Tokyo Treat Premium Box. And these are all the snacks that we've had. If I'm going to rate my favorite 100%, I'm gonna say those curry turtle crackers, the Welch's drink, and the Kit Kats are probably gonna be my top 3 for this box. A lot of this box was very sweet. There was a handful of more savory items, but again, I'm always really happy with what they send me. There's only been a couple times where I wasn't super enthusiastic about the treats. This is probably the first box where I absolutely disliked one item completely, which was the Noshum plum candy. That just was not for me. But for the most part, besides that, I never really had an item that I just didn't like. So I've been super happy with every box I've gotten so far. The next box we're gonna be doing is going to be March. So we're probably gonna be starting to get those more summery or spring flavors. But I am excited to keep getting these, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to keep up with this series and know when I open up the next box, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to know when the next video goes live.